that might work. Odd. I'm not quite sure what's causing it. Properties. Says everything should be fine. Do input capture. Ah, excellent. Wonderful. It was something to do with the default sound not being accepted. Fortunately, I have fixed that, according to Juice. So welcome. It's good to be here, and we can begin. So I think we'll start off with a bit of Cataclysm Dimensional Disruptions. I've done Legendary and Epic, part of Epic. We'll finish off Epic, and then we'll basically auto fight through Master and Heroic. And once I've done that, hello Elijah, good to hear you. Good to hear you. Good to see you here, and hear you. Well, I can't hear you, but it's nice to be here anyway. Voice is slow. Hopefully that'll sort itself out. It might be a network thing. But we shall start Epic, and then we'll auto fight through these two. And then after that, we shall see Arena or Ranking. Ranking up champions should be fun if we do it. First we will go to, oh, of course not, Diablo, then Kingpin, and then we'll save that, wait for it to load. The game seems slow, maybe my Wi-Fi is slow overall. Ah, it was Cersei. Cersei was the one we hadn't done. Ah, good, seems to fix itself, excellent. I don't want that, I want you, Cersei. Now, we shall commence. How's everyone doing? Elijah, Juice, how are you two doing? Black Widow, pill for regen, nothing special. Fortunately, my poisons are passive now, thanks to Kingpin synergy. The SP2 will not refresh, but we don't need it to refresh. For we do not need it. We'll just pause them from SP1 really. Everything shall be fine. Pause, there we go, and pause them. There we go, lovely. Parry, smack, dash back, done for yellow health. I'm doing well, thank you, Juice. I'm doing quite well. Slightly tired from my lecture, but overall, I'm enjoying myself. The slight tiredness is nowhere near an issue. I can barely feel it. For I have the power of Yorkshire tea. It's not, it's Twinings, but you know, sometimes Yorkshire, sometimes Twinings. Mostly I have Twining nowadays. Good to hear you're doing well, at least. Good to hear you're doing well. Bit of Kingpin to smack Mr. Fantastic right down. No, my luck, he'll evade. Yes, he did. He evaded. Wonderful. But it does not matter. There we go. Smack, and there we go. Smack. And then just hold block and go unstoppable, job done. Dexter, hi Dexter. Good to have you back. I'm doing well. So far, I put a few things off for this stream, which is going to be really fun to do. A couple of crystal openings, maybe 1 or 2 rank ups, depending on whether or not my goal will allow me to. But it should be okay overall. How are you? That's an important question. There we go. Belly flop. I do love Kingpin's heavy belly flop. Sometimes I use the Mr. Sinister synergy just so I can belly flop a bit more. Makes life a lot easier. Smack, unstoppable. Reb. I'm not quite sure what that means, unfortunately. Reb. Onomatopoeia, perhaps? That'd be ribbit. I'm not sure what reb means, sorry. You're suing me. Oh, I'm sorry you're suing me. I have to get my wallet out, I guess. Be like water, shatter, nothing special. Instead, I will percentage energy heal. It's good to hear you're doing well too. what I will doing. Glitching Rebel, yes, indeed, that is you. What we will do, we will not worry about stuff. Why will we not worry? Well, we have Diablo, and Diablo is king. As says I die nearly. There's that heavy. Bait that heavy. Always good to bait that heavy. The good thing about Doctor Doom is if you have a shock on you, then he will always try and throw his heavy, even when he's not in range of you. So if you just make sure he throws his heavy when he's just a bit out of range, you can heavy counter him, which is always fun to do. Controls locked up there for a split second, but it should be okay. Quake better. In terms of pure results, yes, Quake is better. However, I've kind of changed my stance on her. I don't really consider her to be a true champion nowadays. In terms of being a champion as in a character in the game, yes, she is the best. However, in terms of quote-unquote champion, i.e. someone that fights, and someone that takes damage and dishes out damage and fights in real time, then I don't really consider her to be a champion, because she breaks the general gameplay mechanic. She breaks the gameplay loop. Just heal it back, doesn't really matter. You know, most other champions like CGR or Ghost or practically any other champion really, they get hit, they block, they dex, they they interact with the opponent. Whereas Quake just sort of stands there and dances around the opponent, which I don't really consider to be. I don't want to say consider to be a champion, because again, she is a champion, she exists, but I don't consider her to be a real player. She's more of an avoider, she's more of a trickster. She's a goddess of the game, yes, most definitely. She is the most powerful champion in the game, but I don't consider her to be an active participant in the game, because she refused to participate. She's an anti-champion. You know, unlike CGR, who has a fury and precision and does all these different things, or Doom, who has power lock and power seal and everything else. Quake she works by deactivating champions. Mole Man overrated? Perhaps, yes, perhaps. His block proficiency is trash. He definitely needs the Guardian synergy to even be useful, really, in my opinion, simply because his block proficiency is absolute trash. I would use Mole Man here simply, but I can't, simply because he's in war right now. I'll smack him down with Groot, why not? I'm forced to use that, so instead I will... 1, 2, 3, I'll use Cersei this time, go middle and right. And why not a 4-star? Why not? Let's try Null. I don't actually know how to use Null, but why not? Can't be too bad. Kitty overrated. Kitty, I'm not sure. I don't have Kitty. I don't have her, so I can't really say whether or not she is overrated. Is everyone underrated? Perhaps. But he's not really highly rated at all, so that's not really saying much, unfortunately. Quake and Diablo are both bad. OGI got You're free to your opinion, Glitching Rebel. You're free to have your opinion. And what's wrong with deactivating champions? There's nothing wrong with it. Perhaps there's nothing wrong with it per se. It's more of a case of I'm not a fan of it. I don't consider her to be an active player in the field. Because if you're fighting someone who's purely defensive, for example, Core, you at least fight him. If you fight someone who's purely offensive, like Hitmonkey, for example, he has no real survivability. He's purely an offensive champion. You wouldn't really use him for defense unless you know the opponent can't dex SB1, but a lot of people can nowadays. They've learned to. Quake, on the other hand, simply she works by literally shutting everything down. She doesn't fight, she doesn't defend, she's literally just a skeleton key. And that is a good thing if you're using her, and if you don't have the correct key to open that lock. But it also means that I don't really consider her to actively be in the fight. It's almost like she's standing there, waiting for fight. Using Quake, if you can Quake and Shake, which is Dex and Heavy, if you can do that, then it's effectively watching the opponent slowly die. It's like poisoning them while you're sitting there doing nothing really. I mean, you have to have skill, of course, but once you've mastered that skill, you're just sitting there watching the opponent slowly die, no matter what their node, really. And I don't really consider that to be fun or really excuses. Excuses, perhaps not. I call them reasons. Yeah, I don't consider them excuses. I consider them reasons, but I mean, I'm not saying she's not a good champion. I'm not saying she's not amazing. I'm not saying she's not the best in game. I'm saying that I don't consider her to be an active participant. But unfortunately, active participation doesn't matter in this game. What matters is results, and she gives them. I'm not going to deny that at all. That Quake definitely gives results. I know. I've used her. I've used her in a lot of content simply because sometimes she's the only option, and sometimes she's just the easiest option. A lot of the time, I've thought, forget it, Quake. For example, I remember the Sentry boss, which was bugged, where every time you smacked them, regardless of whether they had a debuff up, he would have it invincible. I used Quake for that. I went, forget it, Quake. It's not worth it. It's not worth my time. Just Quake it. Tooth. Just Quake is Tooth. I'm not sure what Tooth is, unfortunately. I'm not caught up in the lingo, as you can probably tell, but I'm not sure what Tooth is. Sorry. One, two, three. OG Iron Man is Tooth. It's probably not Tooth. It's probably like Incisor or something. It's probably not Tooth at all, and you're probably screwing at me. It's not Tooth. It means this. It still depends on the node. True, it depends on the node, but I'm talking about in general. Quaking is just doing nothing. I mean, look at this null fight. It's long, it's arduous, kind of, but at least I'm doing something. Quake will be doing it. It wouldn't take Quake as long, simply because he's only 3K, whereas Quake is maxed out. But I find him more interesting. You have to do anything. I don't want to lie. I don't know what Tooth is. I'm sorry. Check line after. Okay, I'll check line after to find out what Tooth means. Here we go, that's one fight down. Mephisto. I'm not going to use... I won't use Null because Null's just kind of... Null won't be good for this, he's too low level. I like Null, he is fun. Oh, that's why I forgot I turned off Suicides. I wonder why I wasn't continuously healing. I switched off Suicides, yes, that was a while ago. I'm so used to having... Oh. Block failed. That was weird. Oh well. I'm so used to having Suicides on, I forget when they're not. Dodge back. Come on, throw it. Oh, come on. Josh leaked the Tooth definition online. Oh well. I'll watch line later, so at least there's that. Yes. Soul in prison, so no regeneration. Oh dear. Such is life. But fortunately, I can heal later. Do not need it. This group was overrated. I'd say he isn't overrated. Not because he's amazing, but because everyone realises he's trash, and he is. For all the memes and all the jokes and all the yay Groot and all the Twiglet, I'm not going to stand here and say that Groot is good. He's absolutely not. Why does it keep... It won't let me block sometimes. It just will not let me block. Oh well. Blocking's for cowards. Can you hear that? Can you hear that? That fan. That's my laptop dying of heat exhaustion because it's taking up 56% of my CPU. I'm gonna go for a second and get an ice pack for my laptop. It sounds like you can probably hear it. It sounds like it's dying on me. And I am back. Perhaps I should get an ice pack every time. It's the second time this has happened. There we go. And we are back. Please nerf grip. Well, the good thing is I'm not insane. The bad news is you can hear it. But there is good news. Good news is it's being fixed now. It's already decreasing. I can hear it. There's no point in using Null against Doom. Doom's armor break immune. Ghost. Nerf Ghost. Do you know what? I kind of agree. The problem is the way they're nerfing them. That's the problem. It's the way they're nerfing their champions. What is it with this dash? It's not letting me dash back. I swear I'm dashing back. It's not letting me. The problem is they're not allowing. What they should do is they should do it by tags. There's two combinations of tags which target only Ghost and only Quake. It's in humans, female, and I think control counter. I think, and for Ghost it's tech, female, and something else, maybe raw damage or something. But there's a very specific combination of there's a very specific combination of tags which affect only those two. So what they should do, they should say only champions who are female, tech, and this and this cannot evade or cannot miss. And if they do that, then only Quake and Ghost will be affected. For some reason they don't. They decide to napalm entire rosters and say you can't miss, you can't Quake, bye. You can't miss, you can't evade, bye. And that means that entire rosters are just unfeasible and they're just worthless. And that I think is bad. I'm not going to stand here and go, it's a simple fix, but I kind of think it is. I mean, how do you nerf Ghost? I'll show you, actually, I'll show you. It's on Aunt May, so after this fight, I'll go into the introduction screen and get it up online, I'll show you. But basically, how I said, there's this very specific combination of tags which only affect Quake and Ghost. And that's originally what I thought tags were going to be for. I thought tags were going to be a way to basically assassinate Quake and Ghost and prevent them from being used by just, saying anyone affected with this can't do this, anything affected with that can't do that. And then just ensuring that Quake and Ghost are the only options forever. Don't make anyone, don't tag anyone as those three things, or ensure that champions that are tagged that way don't do those things. For example, if you're going to make a new female tech champ who's, I don't know, someone else. Do I have a stutter? Darn. Do I have a stutter? Kind of a bit. I do when I'm live streaming because it's more processing. It's processing what's going on, doing two different things at once. I'm not good at that. I'm not good at multitasking. I'm really not good at that. And that gives me a stutter. So naturally, no. But in terms of live streaming, yes, because I'm just not used to it. I'm not used to doing 2 or 3 things at once. Normally, I make a video and I do only that video. Or I fight a champion, I only fight that champion. I don't, speak to other people, look at the chat, answer questions. I mean, I'm enjoying it, I am. But it doesn't change the fact that I'm not really good at multitasking, so it's more of my problem, really. Whacker 9, that sounds like an alliance. Let me dash back. Let me dash back. No need to nerf them, attacker bans are coming to a war. That's good at least. True, if attacker ban, I'm not really caught up in war that much. I am so dead from that. Oh, perhaps not. Perhaps we are still in the game. I doubt it, because unless I can time this perfectly. Boom! Finally, after like 6 attempts, I can finally actually evade that. Come on. Okay, I gotta focus now. 6%. Come on, throw your heavy. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4. Back out. So I'm not looking at the chat right. Well, I'm looking at the chat now. Now I have Blacksterity. Blug. I'm in charge of Jish. I'm not gonna say I'm not surprised, but it makes sense. Come on, let me dash back. I don't want to have to use one of my 50 revives. Put 30. It's not letting me block. It's not letting me dex. It's just standing there and ensuring that I block. It's so annoying. I mean, people who watch my content, people who know me, they know that I'm a masochist. They know that I rank 5 grew, I did all these type of things. They know that. They know that I'm a bit weird. I don't just go in and ghost everything, or Quake everything, or CGR everything. They know that. So some people say I like masochism, I like torture, and I do enjoy a challenge, but I do not enjoy bugs because I enjoy a challenge when I can fight my way out of it. Excuse me, I sneezed. I I don't like what am I saying? I don't like fights where they just go, you are going to lose now. You're going to lose because you can't dash back. Josh hear that? Yes, that's what I don't like. I don't like when they just fail you because you can't dash back, or you can't do this, or you can't do that. That's what I really, really hate. Thank you, Juice. I ranked 5 Jugs. I don't blame you. I imagine he's really fun to play. I don't think I have him. I definitely don't have him duplicated. But I don't think I have him above a rank 4. I don't think I would dupe him just because he's not my kind of favourite champion. I'm not going to say he's a trash champion, so don't do it, because well, you're going to say it's because he's amazing, but it's really because I rank 5 Groot and Airwalker, so I can't really say anything. But for me, I really enjoy ranking champions that I like. You know, the champions that are really good that I don't really want to rank. You know, I'm going to rank them because I kind of have to, because I have a sense of obligation to. You know, for example, Ghost, I'm going to rank her. I don't really like her. You know, I have no real desire to Ghost, but I have to be able to do it. Diablo, are you going to buy the deals tomorrow? Well, here's the problem. I was a fool, and I spent 3,000 units trying to get Null and got the 4-star, and then I grinded for the 4-star and duplicated him in the arena. So basically, I got nothing. So I wasted 3,000 units. So I only have one left. 1,000 units. 1,015, I think. And if the 1,000 unit deal is absolutely amazing and awesome, then yes, I will. If it's not, then I won't. Because in short, I'm a free-to-play player, and I always will be. Don't be rude, Diablo. Hey, it's your opinion. It's your opinion. I mean, I'm not going to deny Diablo isn't powerful right now. He's not amazingly powerful. He's nowhere near what he should be. Simply because, for me at least, simply because I've turned my suicides off because of war. Because suicides on defense basically destroy you. And I'm more than happy to turn them back on as soon as war's over, or as soon as I have enough. Diablo not as good as Quake, but decent. Yeah, for sure. I say he's third best in game. I don't know how good he is compared to Ghost, because I've only had Ghost relatively soon. I know how to Ghost. I know I made a Ghost video on how to Ghost, but I don't know how good she is compared to Diablo. But he's definitely not as good as Quake, simply because, as I said earlier, Quake just is an anti-champion. She works by disabling other champions. Here we go. Only mediums. But Diablo, I think he's really underrated. I mean, he's not the best in game, but he's most certainly underrated. The more non-damaging debuffs he gets, the higher chance he is to evade. There it is. Fortunately, my mediums and heavies can't be evaded. There it is, evasion. There it is. It begins. Here it is. I've been wanting to do this for a while, just to see how many evade fails I can get. I mean, I just like Null, really. I don't know how good he is. I've heard he's really good, but I don't know how good he is. Mostly because I can't test him. For me, I only know how good a champion is when I test him. I mean, I acknowledge that Hercules is good. I acknowledge he's amazing, but I can't tell exactly how amazing they are, or he is, simply because I don't have him, and I've never been comfortable with saying they're as good as this, or better than this, unless it's supremely obvious. How's your Sentry going? I think Sentry is Sig 23, I think. He's top 3 missing half his buff. I'd say he's top best in the game. Top 3 in the game, that's what I'd say. But that's only with suicides on. I acknowledge that he doesn't have... Here we go. 100% chance to evade. What's this? Dex. It's funny. 1, 2, medium, evade. Medium, evade. Evade. I find that fun. But I've always found that kind of thing fun. I was waiting for Athletic God to awaken Sentry. Yes, you did. I spent a generic gem on him. I did it over other champions, like Shang-Chi. But, you know, hey-ho, it doesn't really matter. Generic is generic after all. I've always wanted to mess around with Sentry, but I'm not going to deny I have no idea how to use Null. I just don't know. I know SB2 is big damage, and you need SB3 for something, but I'm not gonna lie, I do not know how to use Null at all. This is probably really cringeworthy. The good thing is I have infinite healing from him, and he can't evade me. There is that at least, but I have no idea how to use Null. I know SB1 does something, and I know SB2 is big boy damage, and I know SB3 does something, which is important for longer fights, which this probably is. But I have absolutely no idea how to actively use him. I haven't actually looked him up. Oops. Imagine letting Juice persuade you. To be honest, I was already on the fence. I mean, I knew he was going to say that. I knew Juice was going to say Sentry because he's quite predictable in that regard. Especially since I was in the Forgotten Hero chat, and he's a Forgotten Hero. But I have always been intrigued by Sentry. I knew he had Indestructible. I knew it'd be a big cost because he needs really Sig 200 or extraordinarily high Sig to actually be amazing. But that doesn't change. Oh, great, he evaded me. Oh, that's just perfect. That's just perfect. See, 100% chance to evade isn't fun. And parry failed, but does not matter. For I can heal. Top 3 overall, so top 10, yeah. Yeah, I'd say. Juice predictable. It's not just Juice, it's really the entire Forgotten Hero chat is predictable because it makes I'm not having a go at them, it makes sense because, it's a Forgotten Hero chat. They wouldn't say, oh, do Quake, or oh, do Ghost. Because it's for Forgotten Heroes. And to be honest, due to my roster, it was kind of really the best option. Because my 5-star roster is kind of really big now. Oh, great, I forgot about the SB. Well, too late now. No point in whinging about it. I wonder why my healing wasn't as amazing anymore. Forgot I chained on special too. Who cares? He's not a bad guy. Juice isn't a bad guy. It's the chat that's predictable, but it makes sense. I don't blame them for being predictable. It's the best thing to be, Sometimes the best thing to be is predictable. Because you can rely on them. Predictable is also reliable. Oh no. I can't deny, although it is really scary to have him evade every single time, so my damage goes to nothing, and he's ready to pounce on me. It is kind of fun to see him go. Oh, come on, parry. It is kind of fun just to see him just go evade, 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 evade. No, I can't deny it. That is kind of fun. What the heck? I didn't dodge it. I did not dash in there. Well, that was for nothing. How long was that fight? 158 hits for nothing. Wonderful. Forget it, I'll Groot him. I didn't dash in there. That was weird. Fortunately, I have Twiglet. 2, 3, 4, 5. Does anyone have any questions for me while I'm here? Come on. While we're both here, anyone have any questions? One, 2, 3, 4, back out. Minus 40% debuff duration. It's underrated. Not as good as shrugging or being immune. Granted, but hey ho. Have I done Abyss? I've completed it, yes. That's how I got Thronebreaker. Have I explored it? No. Simply because I'm masochistic, but again, I'm masochistic in that way, but I'm not masochistic when they just fail you. And the problem is that's what Kabam does. They implemented a system that I really, really, really detest, which is that the charge system, the Brand of Abyss system. I really hate that. Simply because that's what you get for starting the stream later. I said about that time. There's always some leeway in these things. Can I do Abyss now? I suppose I could, but I don't have the potions because I haven't been farming them because my Diablo's out of not using algaes. You got Stonebreaker with that habit. Well, congratulations for you. So, there are different tiers of people who got their own baker. There are those who paid for it originally, who just moneyed out. There are those that got there through Abyss like me. There are those who got it later, through luck. You know, those that grinded. You know, there are loads of different tiers of people that got it. So, you know, congratulations to you if you got Thronebreaker. Getting Thronebreaker is the main thing. You know, the reason I did Abyss is to get Thronebreaker. There was wasn't any other reason to do it, really. You know, I don't really like Abyss. I like Labyrinth of Legends, but I don't like Abyss simply because they implemented that that branding system, which basically means, hello, you've had too many hits, you die now. It's like 200 hits. I didn't attack in there. I didn't attack. Doesn't matter. They implemented that you've had too many hits, you die now system, which I really, really hate because you can't play around that. I'm not saying I want to sit there and quake it, because I don't. That'd be a miserable fight. But I hate the way they just go, okay, you're dead now. Rebel, why aren't you TV? Can you do it? Yeah, I've done that. Why F2P? I'm free to play. Firstly, at first it was because I wasn't really playing the game that much. I originally played the game to help with my coordination, because I have a coordination disorder. That's why I originally started playing the game, and that's why I wasn't playing for, not for keeps. I wasn't playing for money. You know, I didn't really pay for it. That's why. And second, why do I need Fashion Shorelines? I'll tell you that in a minute after I finish my free to play answer. The reason I'm free to play is because firstly, I can't really condone Kabam's actions. By which I mean, I would pay for the game. Genuinely, I would, if Kabam would listen to their players more. Simply because I'm not saying I don't value them as a company. I do value them. It's my relationship with Kabam and my thoughts on Kabam are really, really strange, and they're really quite weird. I swing wildly between feeling really sorry for them and disliking them, because sometimes I feel, you know, I feel bad for them when they simply can't do something. You know, when there's a massive bug that they can't fix. I understand there are bugs in most content. There's some things you just can't fix. There's some things you can't change, and some things will be a massive issue. But like the AQ, for example, the AQ is a massive issue, but it's something that they can't fix immediately. And I understand that happens sometimes. You know, sometimes I didn't dash in then. Oh, come on. Anyway, I understand that sometimes there are some things you just can't fix. But on the other hand, those actions, those events, the things that you just can't fix, they would be overwhelmed and overshadowed by Kabam's positive attitude if they had it. You know, if they did, instead of saying, oh, everything's working as intended, or oh, everything's fine, or Kabam hates Kabam, that's not what I said. Instead of doing that, they should say stuff like, I want, personally, if I had a magic wand and can wave it, Mordo can block unblockable attacks. Yes, after holding his block for a few seconds, and I think I misjudged how long he held his block on for, but you're right. Personally, what I want, if I had a magic wand and could wave it, I would want Kabam to have a weekly live stream, where they live stream something and live stream what they're doing, how they're doing, why they're doing it. You know, the problems they come up with. Personally, it feels like they're living in a fortress of their own creation, where they kind of just say, this is what's going on, everything's fine, bye. Don Quixote isn't in. I was thinking of the book character. I was thinking, no wonder he isn't. He's a book character. But yes, I want something like that, where they go, this is the problem. This is the problem we're facing. We are anticipating a problem with this, and this, and these are the problems we're facing. Everyone in the community, we want help. Do you have any advice for us? Do you have, you know? I'd rather Kabam stand there and admit they have no clue. If they have no clue how to fix something like Quake and Ghost, they clearly don't. If they have no idea how to do it and how to fix the issue that they created, without destroying entire rosters and napalming them, then they should at least say, we have no clue. We have not a single clue how to fix this. Does anyone have an idea? And they should take on that. But instead, our deck's back there. They should, but they don't. They just go, everything's working as intended. Bye. Oh, a little bit of compensation. Here you go. A little bit of compensation. But and that's what I don't like. Did you just dexterity me? That was weird. That's why I dislike Kabam, because they have people like Mike, who I'm sure is an amazing person in real life, but he comes across with such an arrogant attitude, and I'm sure it's probably to do with the fact that when you say things online without physically being there, there are no context between your words. You know, if I answer you, yeah, sure, and you can hear my voice, then you can tell if I'm being sarcastic or not. But if you just write it down, is it sarcastic? Is it manipulative? Is it genuine? Is it sad? Is it happy? You can't tell. And that's the issue I think he faces. But he's had that issue for many years. and they haven't fixed it. That's my problem. My problem is they don't fix their mistakes. They just don't fix them. You know, for example, I like the little conversation. I like the conversation. I mean, I don't like the fact the compensation is really mainly war based, because I keep dying in AQ, and I'm really starting to run out of revives. You know, I don't like that very much, but I like the fact that the conversation exists. You know, they do the I didn't dash in then. You know, I don't like that. I don't like the how do I put it? I don't like the I don't want to say holier than thou attitude, because they're not holier than thou as far as I can tell. It just feels like they're too walled in. It feels like they have a requirement almost to be real and to be always in control, always in command, always the best. And no one's that. But the benefits are, I feel for them. I really do feel for them, genuinely, as a company. Well, I'll go on to that a bit later. But someone's asked me this twice and I'll answer. Why did I leave HC Sebastian Shaw? I left because Acaris needed me, essentially. He PM'd me and he said, "Hi, we need help in this alliance. Do you want to help?" And I went, "Yeah, sure. Be great." So that's basically why. In a nutshell. Without all the boring detail, that's basically why. I left to help out Acaris and his new alliance. I think I will... Who do you want me to use? I'll ask you. Who do you want to use for the last path? I'll use anyone. Apart from Ghost, because I'm not really amazing at her yet. Perfectly fine with whoever you choose. This tea's delicious. Taskmaster, Baby Kingpin, Lotron. I could Lotron it. It's slightly annoying, but good. I don't think I can use summon symbiote. Moritz, I guess. Purgatory. Is Guardian good at Sig 100? Not really. He really needs Green Goblin. Sure, I can use Goblin. Where are you? Is he good at Sig 100? Not really. The problem is he needs really high Sig, because he's only somewhat feasible at maximum Sig, because I'll show you. Don't do that. The Red Guardian. He works by for every 40 signature levels at max Sig. You get 1 plus shield. That's fine. Not really massive. Not really important thing. Just gives a bit more damage. Well-timed blocks of 100% to prevent endurability locks. That is really useful. It's not amazing, but it's really useful, because you can parry, and you won't lose a lot. But really, it's the trauma, slow, and fragility. That is the last 30% longer. That you absolutely need. You absolutely need that. Because how he works is you throw SB1, which gives slow for 12 seconds, which lasts 30% longer at max Sig. So it lasts about 4 seconds extra. So about 15 seconds. And the way it works is you give special 1, then your power rate is increased, and then you get to special 2, and you have to keep spamming heavy, because heavy refreshes all the debuffs. And the way he works is by stacking the SB2, where are you? Fragility debuffs, which will be fractured, removing all debuffs, and additional 32%, etc. So you get that, and that's the way he works. Really, he works by special 1, then special 2, and you keep spamming heavy, and then once you've got enough, every time you break the shield, it refreshes slower. So eventually you have to start cycling in 1 to instantly refresh it. But the problem is, that sounds good on paper, but the problem is, in reality, you have to it's basically parry 5 hit combo heavy, parry 5 hit combo heavy, because none of that includes if they dash back, if they hold block, if they throw a heavy, or they throw a special, because all of that, your debuffs are ticking away. So because of that, you absolutely need the longer debuff duration. It sucks, but you really, really need it. I mean, even at 6200, he's hard to use sometimes. Because the opponent is defensive, you're just screwed. You know, especially because the fact that the shield refreshes slower and slower and slower means that if you refreshed it twice, it's taking like 30 seconds to reform, which basically means he's worthless. You can't do anything. And if they can literally just go. You've got to debus, hole up, do nothing, hold block, and then your entire damage goes bye bye, and that's at max sig. He is useful most definitely, and he can do big boy damage. He can do serious big boy. He can do like 50,000 hit special 2 easy. But that doesn't change the fact that he doesn't need very high sig. I can use Red Guardian here if you want. It won't be as fun, but I can. Do you want me to use Red Guardian? Who else want me to use? So, long question, long answer short, yes, sorry. I need high sig. Hope that wasn't too rambly. Piggy... OG Spider-Man. I think it's 8K. What are my thoughts on Gambit? He's really fun. If you haven't got any more deals on who I should use, I think I'll just use someone who's underrated. Who's underrated? Sweetie's done Rogue. Let's try Elsa. Why not Elsa? I haven't used Elsa in a long time. What are my thoughts on Gambit? I like him. He's really extremely powerful with the Apocalypse synergy. If he's a horseman, he's extremely powerful. Appreciate the answer. Oh, thank you. I enjoy helping people. It was a bit of a long answer though. I'll start off with Elsa. My thoughts on Gambit. Yes. With the Apoc synergy, and if he's a horseman, he's extremely powerful. Extremely powerful, because he's able to have a 100% block proficiency. So invade nodes doesn't matter. You know, that's why Gambit was an amazing answer for the Shang-Chi challenge, because you got to 10, made him a horseman, you entered with Apocalypse, quit out to get the 4 charges, threw random potion into random revive into Apocalypse, and then you made Gambit a horseman, and then you basically won. You held block until he got to 10 charges, and then you played as normal. You didn't use your heavy because then you lost your I can't remember what they're called, Gambit charges or something. But basically you could just fight however much you wanted, and it would just last forever because he had the infinite block efficiency. He's insane. If you use him like that, he's insane. If you don't use him like that, he's got a good utility, decent block proficiency, and he's got quite good damage. But I can't deny he's nowhere near as powerful if you don't use the horseman. If you don't use the horseman, he's not as powerful, but I think I will rank 5 him. He's rank 1 right now, or maybe rank 2, simply because I have different options. But I really do like him. I do like him. Anything else? Concussion's good on him. Concussion is really good on him. Sun's powerful too. Sun's very powerful. On Gambit, you can stun lock the opponents, especially on Mighty Charge node. 3, 4, 5. Any other questions? Here we go. And I got degen. I got a tiny little trickle of degen. Oh no, oh dear. Anyway, I got him at rank 5. No regret so far. I don't blame you. I'd rank 5 him too. You know, I definitely intend to rank 5 him. But if I showed you my 5-star roster and what variants, I'll tell you in a second. 1 minute, just close the door. If I showed you my 5-star roster, you'd probably say, yeah, don't rank him yet. You know. What variants have I done? I have done. Let me show you. It's only a quick detour. Why not? Wait for it to load. Let's see. Back issues. I haven't done Deadpool Loser at all. No way. I simply can't play then. I'm not going. I got to Venompool's Vengeance, and I spent. I will tell you how much I spent. You'll be shocked. I spent. So invasive G's. Josh, that's actually a question. No, it's fine. It's fine. I'll tell you how much I spent. On Venompool's Revenge, this one here, I spent 36 revives. 36 revives. I spent 36 revives with potions. That makes about probably 200 potions that I farmed. Auto-farmed. And I got to Venompool. It took 36 revives to get to Venompool. And I got to Venompool, and basically none of my champions worked. I could not fight at all. I died 36 times to get to Venompool, and I died 5 times at Venompool, and he was still at 100%. This was after his nerf. I can't fight in Deadpool Loser. I simply can't fight in it. Chapter 1 was fine, Chapter 2 was decent, Chapter 3 was grueling. I forgot to name this one with She-Hulk, was okay but not terrible. Yeah, 36 revives, I swear. I swear on my life, 36 revives. I mean, I've got about 36 revives, so I didn't lose anything except my will to live. I'll just claim it. I only spent like 1 or 2 revives on this one, but I've got a real insane amount of revives. I save a lot of revives simply for stuff like this. So technically, I didn't really lose anything. I didn't spend units. God no. I got to the point where I'd need to spend units because I spent 36. All my revives were gone, and I got to a point where I was like, screw this. It's not worth it. It's just not worth my time. It's not worth my time to get to Veniport and I probably would have spent, based on how it worked on my experience then, it probably would have taken me 50, 60, 70 revives. But I'd have been willing to spend that. I would have been willing to spend that if I'd have even got him down 1%. But he was healing up to 100%. After 5 revives, I decided, screw it, it's not worth it. It's not worth my time. So I've left Deadpool loose, and I'll probably come back later. You know, the rewards aren't worth it. I mean, if I'd have got like, even if it was like 50,000 6-star shards or and a 6-star Abyss Nexus, I still wouldn't have done it. Simply because it's not worth the depression. I was just depressed by the end of it. But I'm happy now. That was about a week or 2 ago. Okay, account tour. Full account tour or just the 5 stars, or just the 6 stars, or just anyone really. Give out release good up. Save variants the cost. Save variants the cost of human lives fighting Veniport. Yes, true. It's true. I can't deny that. They screw it up. That's what I said earlier about Kabam. You know, sometimes I don't like them, and sometimes I do like them. Sometimes I feel bad for them, you know, because stuff like Veniport breaking, that is design. That's not glitch. That's design. So that makes me feel I don't feel bad for Kabam in that aspect because someone should have checked it. 1 stars, okay. Something he doesn't count. I need him. I need 1 star. I need him. Some bark came in and hacked into my account and sold everything I had about 2 years ago, and I've lost him. So I don't have 1-star Hulk. I don't have 1-star Deadpool. I don't have Wolverine or Spider-Man. But I have maxed out the rest apart from Black Panther, Colossus, Iron Man, and Juggernaut. Oh, don't start. Don't start, Juice. Don't start. I do feel bad for them sometimes, because sometimes it's a bug. Sometimes you can't change it. You know, like the Deadpool fight. The Deadpool fight was bugged. Every fight's going to be bugged at some point. Some fight is going to be bugged at some point. Not every fight. Some fight is going to be some fight is going. You're always going to have 1 or 2 things that are bugged, but everything is bugged all the time. And I feel like I don't want a CCP beta. I don't just want a CCP beta. I'm not saying I want access to the CCP beta. No, it'd be fine, but I don't want it. I want a 1-month beta where everyone or random people get to see. If you don't level up your 1-star jugs, I've got to revive. Why not? No real need not to. Probably do it at some point. Still don't know what tooth means. Sorry. No reason not to. I suppose I got the gold. 18, 20. Forget it. I'll put 3,000. Doesn't matter. There you go. Happy? No reason not to. But yes, I do feel sorry for that way. But I want a 1-month beta where random people get to see what will happen next month. If it's a big variant event, I want people to actually be able to see the variant and say, we're going to have I don't know, an Iron Man variant or whatever. Let's see how Iron Man variant goes. Oh, this is bug, this is bug, this is bug, this is broken, this is stupid designed. And then Kabam goes and fixes it. So it's fine on release. That's the problem. It's not fine on release. It's busted. I'm okay with a few things bugged, because everything's bugged. At some point, everything's bugged. You're always going to get bugs, but it's the amount of bugs and the fact that Kabam doesn't seem to understand that we need to buy. Kabam doesn't seem to understand that we really want transparency. You want transparency in the way that they operate, and that's what I'm not feeling from them. So, anything else in the account tool while I'm here? Iron Man. Hello, Batty. Hello, how are you? Good to have you. Yeah, Kingpin, Mojo, Nick Fury, Archangel. I've got a few Sig 200s. I could rank 3 Cable. I could. If I wanted to, I could. Just don't want to, really. Didn't see a need to. Angela, Blade, Massacre, they'll all go rank 5 at some point. Red Goblin will, Gwenpool, Abomination, they will. I might do Yellow Jacket, but I'm more saving for Yellow Jacket for a 6-star. 2 stars. Okay, I can go 2 stars. Why not? Let's see. Doom, more Carnage, Havoc, Spider-Man, Falcon, Thing, Hulk. I got a lot. I got a lot maxed out. That was I can't remember when it was, but I know that a few months ago there was a 2-star arena, and that's what I used them for. A 2-star event. Good. How about you? I'm good, thank you. I'm good, thank you. Very having a lot of fun. To be honest, having a lot of fun. Glad the stream isn't muted this time. Always fun when your stream isn't muted. I hope I have jugs. If I have, before you ask, I'm not maxing out my jugs. There it is. I'm not gonna max out my jugs. Not the 2-star now. It's because I'm trying to save up all of my gold and all of my ISO. Even if it's a pitiful amount, I want to save it. You know, even if it's a pitiful amount I'll be losing, I'm still saving it because I need to rank up more people. I haven't got quite a few 2-stars. To be honest, 2-stars are really hard to find for me. I've noticed that 2-stars are actually really hard to find. 3-stars are relatively easy to find, but 2-stars, they're a bark to find. They really are. 3-stars. 3-stars. I've got a few maxed out up to Red Goblin. That's 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 7. I've got 7 maxed out. That's cool. Carnage. He's actually just not He is actually not max level. I've just been lazy and not done it. I'll do it now. I've just been lazy and not done it. I keep forgetting about him. Max the jug. I'm not maxing the jugs. No, I'm not, because then you'll go 3-star, max the 3-star, then 4-star, max the 4-star. But I'm not maxing the jugs. No, I'll max the jugs later in a month or so. I'll make a special bid for you three making the about maxing the jug. But I'm not maxing the jug now. I need to save my stuff. Odin, Shang-Chi, Psycho Man. I find him really fun. I want to put him. You're max hard, but not jugs. Yeah, Arena. He's faster. Hyperion, Warlock, Void, blah 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 blah. Nimrod. Most of these have just left. Icarus, Cersei. I leveled those up for the event. Didn't really want to. Do I even have Juggernaut? I think I have Juggernaut. Do I have Juggernaut? Oh yes, I do have Juggernaut. I do. Mainly I just use these for arena. Tiger, these are all for arena. 4 stars. Ghost, I'll rank her later, but 4 stars are more annoying to get. I'll do the inevitable. Where is he? There he is. There's Juggy. I'll do that. 4 stars. I'm not doing it. Nope, sorry, can't do it. I've got stuff to do. I have plans, and those plans don't include Juggernaut yet. They will later, but not now. I promise I will do it later, but not now. Can't believe you slam like that. Relax, it's fine. It's fine. He can spam what he wants. It's not going to change it. He can spam it 50 times. I'm not going to rank him. I'm sorry. I'm not going to level him. I need him. I need him to stay there. I'll make him. No, he won't. No, he won't. Your influence ends at Century, I'm afraid, for this matter. 5 stars. Doom, Guardian, Namor. Let's see. Let's see. All of them are maxed out up to... That's not going to work, actually. Okay. Doom, Guardian, Namor, Marvel, Mojo, Torch, Aegon, Guardian, Warlock. They're all... Captain America, Iceman, and that's it. They're all max. They're all max 200s. I'll mute you. I will mute you. I swear I will. I will mute you. I'll mute you, Josh. They're all the max. They're all the 6200s. And I spent on them. I haven't ranked 200 any natural 5 stars. Do I regret anyone? Not really. No. Medusa was my first rank 5. No, I said you can try it if you want, but it's not going to happen. And now I'm putting my foot down. Stop. Naughty. Silver Surfer. It was prestige. Silver Surfer was mainly for prestige, and then I pulled a lot of prestige champions at 6 stars, so it was kind of worthless. But I still enjoy him. I still enjoy playing him. You haven't ranked 200 5-stars. No, I haven't naturally ranked them. You know, I didn't just pull them. You know, I've got Doom, I've got Guardian, I've got Namor, you know, Marvel. I didn't naturally do them. Aegon, Torch, Mojo. Mojo I spent a generic on. I've got Captain America. I haven't got Medusa because she's not maxed out yet. Iceman, etc. Then I've got Nick Fury, Archangel, Black Widow, Falcon, Quake. She was relatively early on. Oh yes, sorry, Sig. Yes, sorry, I misspoke there. You're right. It's Sig, not rank. I'm a fool. I misspoke. You're right. You're not right about Jugs. I'm not letting that go. Surely you give me admin. No. Not. I'm not giving Mr. Juice M McSpambot. I'm not giving you admin. Naughty. Colossus, Magneto. They're not maxed. Sig. Magic I did. Airwalker and Groot I did them for funsies. Crossbones. Okay, I'm kind of embarrassed. I've used Groot more than I've used. Oh, what happened? Huh. It's gone blank. Well, we can fix this. I'll just turn my iPad back on. I know, I'm aware. Seems to be a problem with my cable. Let me just turn the iPad on and make a chest check. I know, don't you worry. I don't know, rank 7 5-star. Rank 7-star, rank 5 yet. Yeah, sometimes you can't change these things. It seems to be a problem with the iPad. Let me just restart the iPad. Sometimes it's a bit grumpy. I know, it's black screen. I know. iPad's just being a bit grumpy, it seems. That or the cable. I don't know. Sometimes it just randomly just doesn't let you. Is it happy now? It did something. I don't know why it does that. Unfortunately, there's no OBS sort of guide saying this is broken. Don't know why it's broken. It just has. It's just decided I will no longer exist on your physical plane anymore. I don't know why. Well, that didn't work. Poo. The world's over, you type slow athletic. Yeah, I know. I've never been... there we go. Fixed. I've always been a slow typer. I know. I'm trying. Yeah, the iPad just had a hissy fit. I will not live under your control, apathetic. Never! Blam. Fortunately, I can override it. That tea is divine. Lemon and ginger tea is divine, it really is. Apathetic God M2C, yeah. Oh, the chaos. Oh, the inhumanity! But yes, Crossbones, I'm kind of embarrassed by Crossbones. I did him not on a dare. I rank 5 Crossbones for funsies. I've never used him. I've used him once in the against Overseer, the Overseer boss, and it was really fun. I got a solo. I don't know if I posted the video, but I've definitely got it somewhere. But Crossbones I've never really used. I really should use him more. I use him in Arena and that's it. I want to use him more in like, you know, things really. Studio facial field, no, not happening. Sorry. Present personal circumstances prevent me from doing that. APOC, I liked APOC at first, but I'm kind of bored by him. I'm kind of bored by APOC. He's okay. I don't find him very fun. Is he good? Yes. Is he amazing? Yes. I don't find him fun though. Venom, he's brought me through so much content. He basically allowed me to explore the villain and the Blood and Venom chapter variants. He basically let me do most of that. He's a beast. Hulkbuster, someone who convinced me I don't really like him. I just don't like him. Angela, I'll rank 5 at her at some point. Blade 2, they're fun. Massacre's fun, I'll rank 5 him. Red Goblin's okay so far. Flash Streets matter. Yeah, fun. A-Bomb, A-Bomb, Spider-Man, Yellow Jacket. Yellow Jacket I'm saving for the 6-star, because the 6-star is currently unduped, and I know that as soon as I rank 5 to 5-star, I'll instantly do the 6-star. But I will get him at some point, because I do want to mess around with him. I don't think he's amazing, but that's because I don't play him that much. But I do think so far he's just a bit slow for my taste, but I do think I'll rank him at some point. Ronin, bit rubbish, but he's fun. He's more for backdraft intercepting tactics. Taskmaster, I like him. I've spent a skill on him. Visto, decent. Domino, don't really like. Red Hulk, fun. Star Lord, fun. Kingpin, I got 6-star. Hood, pretty decent. Ultron, I like him, but I don't know how to use him that much. Dormammu, I really like, but he's trash. I can't deny, he's just trash. I made a video on maxing out his heal ability, and he can heal like 30% in one go. So he's really good for healing, but his damage is so ungodly trash. Ultron, Loltron, I like him. I mean, he's got massive flaws with his kit, but I like him. Hela, decent. Iron Fist, I like him. I like Iron Fist. I rarely use him, but I like him. Source Supreme, I got the 6-star. Symbiote Supreme, same, got a 6-star. Hulk, Gulk, I rarely use. More is fun. I will rank 5 more at some point in my life. Sassy, I'll probably rank 5 him at some point, because I really like him. Bishop, I will rank 5. Most definitely I will rank 5. I might head off now. I forgot I work in 6 hours. I'll take care, glitching. Take care. If you need to sleep, have some sleep. Don't let me keep you up. Purgy, I will rank 5 Purgy. I don't care. I don't care how trash she is. I will rank her 5 her definitely. Havoc, don't really like him. Diablo, he's going to rank 5. I don't care. He's going to rank 5. I've got the rank 6 3-star, but I don't care. I'm still ranking him. I mean, Diablo's got to. I don't care. I'll listen to arguments as to why he isn't, but I'll equally defend it. MODOK, Potato Head, trash, but I like him. But I think I got 6-star. Yeah, I got 6-star. Cosmic Ghost Rider, amazing, but I've got the 6-star dupes as a 3-star, so I don't really, as a rank 3, so I don't really need him. iHulk, I don't like him. I think he's got serious issues with his kit, but he is fun. He's really fun. If you want, I can get back to other stuff. I can get back to completing Cataclysm. I don't mind. I'm doing this because you asked. Don't forget. I don't mind. I'll do whatever. Shang-Chi, I have to rank 5 him. Don't know much about him, but I will rank 5 him. Hyperion, I'll go to rank 5. He'll go to rank 5. Hulk, I'll rank 5 Hulk because I really like Hulk. Mugman, I've got 6-star rank 3. He's fun. Yondu's decent. Ronan's, I'm not touching Ronan because he doesn't need it. I've got Ronan as a rank 3 Sig 26, and when he was rank 8, what do I keep saying rank 3 Sig 26, and when he was Sig 8 at rank 3, I destroyed the entire Infinite Power 7.1.6 I think quest path. I just completely decimated the entire thing, and I beat him with the entire path, and I beat Gwenperion with him at Sig 8. Sometimes I wish I had kept him at Sig 8 just to show that he can do it at Sig 8, because he was at Sig 8. I didn't need him anymore. He doesn't need to be higher. At Sig 8, rank 3, I used him to destroy the Infinite Power Cap Infinity War boss. It took like 7 minutes. It took like 500 hits, but it did work. Vulture, Sunspot, they've got 6 stars. Sabretooth, I'll rank 5 him because he's fun. Karnak, don't know enough about it, gotta look into him more. Doc Ock, same, he's really, really fun, but I need to look into him more. Civil Warrior, don't really like. Invisible Woman, I like her, but my controls aren't good enough to justify ranking her up. If my controls were really awesome, like they used to be, I would definitely rank 5 her, because she can deal some massive damage, but she needs absolutely pinpoint accuracy and control, and I don't have that. Sentry, oh yes, Juice asked me about Sentry. Sentry is Sig 27. I don't have any more Sig zones on him, unfortunately. And Sig 27 is nowhere near enough to warrant it. But I will rank him. I spent a generic, I might as well. Gilly, she was really fun, and then they destroyed her, and they ripped her guts out, and then splayed them across the kitchen wall, so now she's absolutely just not very good. Max Sentry, all jugs, 9. Not doing it. When Sentry is max Sig, or like Sig 180, I'll do it. Hammy, he'll have to go up. I like her. Marvel, I'll probably do Marvel for the stupid Katarina quest, which I hate. Heimdall, he's synergy, I'll just leave him where he is. Ghost, I have to rank 5 her out of obligation. Proxima, I'll rank 5 her because I like her. King Groot, I'll wait for high Sig. Jubilee, I need to look up to her more. Killmonger, he'll go up. Man-Thing, he'll go up. War Machine, Nimrod, they'll both go up. You know what? I think I'll do it. I think I will do it. On a whim. Watch how my gold suffers. Watch. Watch as my gold suffers and despair. 114, 53, level 20, level 24. It's hurting. It's hurting. Oh, how it's hurting. And no, it isn't Juggernaut. It isn't Sentry. That sucks. Do I have any more Mystic? And not to worry about. Just go until my gold stops. And 68, 58. Level 31. That'll do. 902. 2,100. Ooh, I'm at 844. 825. 902. That's weird. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I am most certainly doing it. I am annoying everyone on the stream. 116 gold. That'll do. That'll do. Yeah, he's going up to rank 5. And he'll be max sig. Because I love Diablo. I just loved him. I just love him. I love Diablo. You know, not only am I the Diablo guy, but heck, I love him. Right, let's go back. Unless you have any other questions, we'll go back. And if you do have questions, we'll go back after I finish punching Doom in the face. Your insanely high block penetration won't affect me. Because Elsa can evade. She can evade a lot. Come on, controls. Let me be good. Be good to me. Let me show that I can at least do something. There we go. It was always inevitable. I was always going to rank 5 him. But unfortunately, I will not succumb to peer pressure. Judge is staying where he is. And Sentry is staying where he is until his sig goes up. I mean, am I going to rank 5 him? Most definitely, because A, I spent a generic on him, and B, I want to see what all the fuss is about. But I'm most definitely not rank 5ing him until he's very high sig. Boom. Ah, alright, don't dex then, I don't need you to dex. Out of range. That was weird, I didn't dash back then. Oh well, who cares. Slack SB3. I just like Elsa, she's fun. I mean, I'd rank 3 her if she was duped, but she's not, so I can't. Can't justify it to myself. But cool, I love him. I love her. I mean, I know Rob Von Shu likes her. I don't blame her because I really like her. It's just a shame Doom's block efficiency and critical resistance is so high. I mean, she barely critted once. But she isn't overly needed, fortunately. That's master done. 11,000. I'm saving up for the 5-star myself. Saving up for the featured 5-star. Hoping to get Hercules or someone of his equivalency. It's just going to be an auto fight, really. It's mainly going to be an auto fight, but I might as well take someone. Why not? Mr. Negative. Can't do that. I think I will. Alright, do I actually have Juggernaut as a 5-star? I don't think I do. No, I don't have him. Well, I might as well. Why not? Anyone else have any other questions? Any other burning desires they want to unleash? Well, if not, we're just going to continue. I don't mind. Might as well use Jug for something. I don't think I've ever actually fought a fight with him. You know, outside of seeing if he is what everyone thinks he is. I've used him a little bit, but not including 4-star arena. I've never actually used him in an actual fight. No, that's not true. I used him once or twice. I used him once or twice to determine whether or not he's good. I wasn't massively impressed, You know, I mean, he's tearing through this node. Tearing through this path at least. There's that. There's that in my favour. Negative I'll rank up. I like negative. He's fun. Requires good high level controls, but he is good. Smackety do and heal. How's everyone doing, by the way? Cat's being a bit quiet, did I shame you into silence with that Diablo? I was hoping Jugs might wake you all up. Or are you in protest? There we go. Punchy, punchy. Punchy, punchy. Yes, you're here. Yes, you have a question. Yes, you're on protest. Yes, what? Ah, come on. You broke my block. Come on, don't die, and he died. Stupid controls. I blocked that. I know I blocked that. I deliberately blocked that, knowing that I wouldn't be able to dex it because my controls are terrible. Still, I have negative. Well, okay, Jish. That was yes to all three, okay. Parry, parry. Interception. Nothing amazing. Dash back to get rid of that, so you can't nullify it. Don't you worry. Resist it. You can resist it if you want. Oh, look, we've got Disco Light Doom. Hey, 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 no dash back. Oh, Disco Light Doom went back. Do you really want me to see me continue to explore this? Do you? Do I have enough for 4? No, not 4K yet. How about I open some crystals? How about I open some crystals? 3 stars, 4 stars, 5-star Siggies. Tier 4. Should I open some of these? I don't know. Well, if you don't know, I'm sure I don't know, unfortunately. I think I'll save them. You're tired now, I don't want to sleep. I don't want to. Well, depends on what time you're in. If you're tired, you should sleep. It's as simple as that, really. What do you guys want me to do? I'll throw it back at you. What do you want me to do? D Mortales, Duncav, done uncollected. Haven't knocked out Master. Been here for an hour and 15 minutes. It's 1:30. Jeez, it's 1 hour. It's 1 a.m. where you are. Core. You should go to sleep, man. You should really go to sleep. Get your sleep schedule back. How about... Realm of Legends, maybe? Realm of Legends farming? Could try just messing around with Kingchin a bit. That sound fun to you guys? Does that sound boring? Abyss. I could do an Abyss fight. Knowing you're gonna say Abyss with your 4-star Juggernaut. Who should I use for Abyss? I'm not going to go more than one fight though. Good exit, I guess. You're gonna say Groot it. Yeah, I know you are. I know you're gonna say Groot it. Abyss with the 1-star jabs. Oh, shocker. What a shocker. Right, fine. Why did I do this to you? Why did I do this to myself? Yeah. Why did I do this to myself? It can't get much worse. Use Quake. I can Quake it. Let's see if I can Quake it. I just see how long I can survive like this. Let's see how long I can actually survive without trying to kill myself. Oh, of course. Why are my controls better here than they are outside? Like I said, my controls are weird. Like, in Abyss, they're fine. You know, in Abyss, my controls are really quite decent. Inside Abyss, they're broken. I think it's because they keep fixing and changing and stuff. What the hell was that? I didn't attack then. Oh well. Oh, what's that? Hold on, 1 second. Someone's ringing. Wrong number, it seems. Hope they don't ring again, because that means it wasn't a wrong number and they were trolling me. I can Quake it. I can see if I can Quake it at least. Hopefully my controls will allow me to Quake it. There you are. Abyss CMM. Oh no. You're not getting me to do more than one fight. Quake the thing. Okay, I'll Quake him. Look at those shock charges going down. Skirmish charges are going down. This is why I hate Abyss. It's so cheap. You know, I don't like quaking it. I wouldn't want to quake it, but I really hate that they had this stupid brand mechanic. Stop it! I didn't let go then. 2, 3, 4. Heavy to force restart the timer. That's probably what you have to do. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. There we go. I'm going to Dex SP1, yay. 1, 2, 3. 1, smack him. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. It takes a lot of my energy to quake. I'm not one of these gods that can, you know, quake on command like Lunash. Reverse the Abyss Collector, no, in short. Because A, I don't have the potions. B, I don't have the revives. C, I don't have the units. D, Diablo is simply terrible for Abyss. He's an amazing champion, but he's god awful for Abyss. No, I sing his praises, but I'm not going to deny he is god awful for Abyss. And now he's unblockable, and now he's going to get SP3. I dodged back then. That's why I hate it. It's so cheap. I'm not sure what happens after that. 2, 6, I got 100,000 in, 100,000 off. It's so cheap. I really hate it. I really hate the brand of Abyss because it's just literally just you die now. You haven't hit me in a long time, or you haven't done this and this. If they didn't want Quake, then simply don't allow Quake. You know, I know I dex that. It doesn't really matter. You know, I'm not sure what happens actually after the skirmish charge. I can try again if you want, but it's pretty much just gonna be the same reaction, I think, because that's why I really hate Abyss. Because that, like I said, I prefer fighting when you can fight. Right here, right now. No, not happening. It's not happening. No. I like fighting when you have a chance. I don't like fighting when they just say, "Hello, you're gonna die now. Bye." Yeah, it's just not fun then. I prefer to be able to fight my way out of it, to skill my way out of it. I did Labyrinth with Diablo. That's fun, especially if you've got suicides and maxed out. Mythic Dispersion, it's fun then. Might as well finish it off. I said I was going to do. I might as well finish it off. I'm not going to quake at that. It just won't last long enough to quake. Let's go some of the weaker people. Let's try. No, you're boring. No, you're boring. Let's try Yondu. No, I never use him. People use it all the time. No. Jubilee. No, I doubt to use her. Might as well. Not a decent time to try. Review who I used. I need Cersei. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. How's war going? War's going well, really well. Acuris basically does everything for us and tells us what to do, and then we do them. I don't know exactly how war works. I know do what Acuris says, and make sure you don't die. And I always die because my controls suck in war, and because I suck in war. Sometimes it's me, sometimes it's them. You know, but I don't think there's been a single war where I haven't died. But for some reason, we just keep winning. You know, despite me, that it's going to get to a point where my suckiness is going to override their amazingness, and I'm just going to drag the entire life down because I just can't stop dying. I don't know what happened then. You know, maybe I'll get kicked out, maybe I won't. I don't know. But sometimes it's my stupid fault for not being able to fight, and sometimes it's my controls just preventing me. Like today, I almost died. I almost lost my Archangel to a Mole Man because Mole Man was on strike back mode, and the AI just said, "I'm going to now force Apathetic God to fire his special right into Mole Man, while Mole Man standing there doing nothing. Why is it two bars of power?" When he got to SC3, he nearly killed me. I was at 2% before I neurotoxined him down. You know, stuff like that. You know, stuff like that is just miserable to do. When your game just goes, "Hello, you die now." But war overall is going well. You know, no one's complaining. I'm not complaining. I mean, just even if war was going terribly, I wouldn't really have any place to complain because if war was going bad, I'd be one of the main causes for it. But so far, war is going pretty well, I'd say. AQ's going decently. We just finished, I think, 800th or something. Doing pretty decently well. We've got a big chunk of glory, which I'm not really going to use because really what I use. Oh, bye, Juice. Take care. Go to bed. Yes, go to sleep. You need to go to sleep. But yeah, AQ's going decently well. The glory, we've got loads of glory. I don't really need the glory right now, so I'm just going to save it, simply because really what I need is rank up resources, but there's no point in ranking up when I don't have the gold to rank them up. You know, so I'll just save it. I don't really need any of the... Make sure I throw this heavy. They don't care. I don't need any of the rank up resources because I can't rank anyone up because I can't even level them up right now. I mean, usually my roster, in order to rank people up, I would need like what 20 million gold to rank up everyone. Unfortunately, my rank up resources won't cover that anywhere near as much. There's no way they can cover my gold resources can carry that much. So you know, it's not as bad as that. Vehicle AQ rewards are nice. Yeah, they are nice. They're really fun. They're really good to have. I really like them. You know, I enjoy the challenge. I enjoy the rewards. I think I'll do man thing. Why not man thing? I like man thing. You got 3, 2, 2, 5. Oh yeah, I got that too. Yeah, that's good. I mean, for me, I don't really need them because I'm still in the 5-star meta, mostly because I don't see a point going to the 6-star meta. You know, the 6 stars that I want, I've got. Really, I don't really need Ghost as a 6-star. I've got it as a 5-star. I don't really need Hercules as a 5-star. You know, I don't really need anyone as a 6-star. So I'm more in the 5-star meta, not just because I don't have the champions as 6-stars, but also because I don't really see a need to. Excuse me. I mean, the champions that I like need their duplication, like Mr. Fantastic. I really want him. I desperately, desperately want Mr. Fantastic. Because not only is he amazing and awesome, and he's just awesome and I love him, but he'll make Diablo so much better. He'll make Diablo like 30% better, which is really amazing. But the problem is he needs a very high sig in order to actually be worth you know, ranking highly because of his attack and his power gain. You know, I mean, I'll still rank 5 him even unduped, but I won't value him as highly simply because he needs his duplication a lot. Which is one of the reasons why I just want the 5-star more, because if I get a 6-star Miss Fantastic, there's no way I'm going to 200 him. Never. It's never going to happen. Not until they're like rank 5, 6 stars in the game am I ever going to rank 200 him, because he's not worth it. You know, he just isn't worth the time. It isn't worth the resources to get that much. You know, that's one of these why I stopped ranking. Why I stopped sigging up Diablo, because he's fine where he is. Do I love him? Yes. Is he amazing? Yes. Is he my favourite champion in the game? He's one of them, yes. But you know, I don't need to. Due to my lack of resources, I'm mainly focused 6-star now. I don't blame you. I seriously don't blame you. No, focusing on 6 stars is the best thing to do. If you have the 6 stars and you need them, then, and you're running out of resources, then focusing on those that are more powerful is the best play. For me, I'll reach that point when I've ranked up everyone in my roster so far. Excuse me, not including Null and or Hercules, who I may get in the future. Not including those two. Then and only then will I focus on 6 stars, because I just don't need to right now. You know, I have no need nor desire to focus on 6 stars because they're just some of them aren't as good. Oh, that was close. You know, for example, like Mr. Fantastic, some of them aren't as good unless they're really high sig, which I can't provide, and some of them are just 6 stars like worth 15% more than the 5-star in terms of attack and defense, and that's just not enough for me to worry about, especially sugar. I died. Especially not with the really it's the resources. For me, it's simply the resources and SIGs. It's just not worth it for me. You know, if 6 stars were 40% more powerful, then I'd do it. Not out of a choice, but out of being forced. But I don't really see a desire to either. Yeah, the 6-star rank 4s I hear are basically the same as 6-star rank 3. They're basically 15% more. Well, whoop-de-doo. You know, those that people will choose will either be prestige rank ups, like, you know, Surfer, or they'll be champions who don't really need it, because no one really needs 15% extra for all that work. I mean, for 6-star rank 3s, really there's one resource you need, which is tier 5. That's all you need. Tier 5 CC, that's all you need. The other stuff is rather irrelevant. You know, sure, you need the tier 2, you need all the tier 5 basic, but we had that for 5 stars. They're already there. I base difficulty on ranking up based on unique rewards, but based on unique rank up requirements. You know, and what have we got? We've got tier 6 and tier 3. That's insane. It's not just one. It's like you need 2 of one, 3 of the other. That's absolutely mind-boggling, insanely stupid. The amount of we've got 4,000. You know, the amount of resources you need to get that much are insane, and for such a small, tiny reward, it ain't worth it. It's just not worth it at all. Let's see who I got. 5 or 6 stars. Be happy with, really. You should be happy. Juice should be really happy. uh, Juice should be really happy. Oh, stop suckering me in with gold. It's not happening. I'm not spending my units. I need to save them. Logging crystal. Why not? I mean, I've already got Jubilee. 5-star dupe, as you saw. So I don't really mind what do I get. I'm almost happy I didn't get the 5-star. I'm almost happy because I've never once pulled a 5-star out of the logging crystals. Never. And I'd hate for the only 5-star I've ever pulled to be one that I already have a 620. I'd hate that. That would be just so insulting. I mean, sure, it's always good to have, but it would be so insulting, you know what I mean? Just pop it. Yeah. Trash as always. Well, we've done what I set out to achieve. My laptop, as you can probably hear, is practically on fire. Shall we pop a few cigs? Let's pop a few cigs, why not? We're in the mood. 3s and 4 stars, they don't really need them. I just rank those to get the mag crystals afterwards. Inventory, items. Oh yes, I've got 4 out of 6. I've got the booty for free, as we all did. I've got the head at some point, and I've got the legs at some point. I need the arms. So yay. Slowly working my way up. Oh, I got. That's good. That's good. That's good. That is 6-star, 6-star rank 3, 5 rating skill T5 CC. Got 5 to 6-star rank 2. That's good. That is. I'm slightly further ahead than you, but that is a really good place to be. Yeah, you're not in this in the 6-star meta yet. You're on your way to 6-star meta, but you're sort of dipping your toes into it. I'm short on gold since I spent 10 million on gold deals a few months ago. Ah, me too. I had so much gold. I had 32 million gold a few months ago, and then I spent like 30 million on the gold on the gold deals if I remember correctly, or something stupid like that. And then I ranked up loads of different champions, just scattershot. Excuse me. Scattershot. So I'd forget it. I'll rank 4 here. I'll rank 3 here. I'll rank 2 here. I'll rank 3 here. And then I had a deluge of all different 5-stars. I got Hyperion, then duped him. I got Shang-Chi, and then I got Nimrod, and all these people on that. And now I got Diablo and duped him. So now I'm really hurting on gold. But hey ho, that's part of the fun, you know. Part of the fun is the grind. You know. I pulled this from Abyss about a year and a half ago. I could, but nah. I'll save it for Doom. Doom or Tigra. And then there will be Rate 3. Don't need it really. I don't need that. I put those SIGs into him for to get prestige to 12k. You can see the video. I got out the video. Ghost because she needs it. Yeah, I can't justify not doing it. 91. Well, like I said, I'm just slowly seeking them all up to max for the 4 stars. Whoever's just highest time. Me, same here. Yeah. 6-star. Got 3. I could, but I don't really want to. Doesn't really need it. But I'm saving it. How many have I got? I've got 3. Cool. Don't need it. Don't need it. Don't need it. Don't need it. It's got 6-star. Don't need it. Don't need it. Don't like her. No. Forget it, let's splurge. Why not? I'll go and learn how Jubilee works anyway. Don't really need it for anything. I know where you're going. You are going. I was going to spend it on you. And then I was going to spend it on you. And then I was going to spend it on you. And I was going to spend it on you. But unfortunately, you have to go to Diablo. You have to go to Diablo. There's no option for me. I have to do that. I've got... Mystic is the one that I actually need the most, ironically. 3 to 4, 1-star, mid 4 maxed out. Don't need it. Don't really need to. I'll save it for someone that I really want. What else? Oh, have you seen what Longshot can do to Corvus? Longshot destroys Corvus. Every Corvus. It's really fun. What should I do? What should we do? Should we end the stream here? We could end the stream here. No reason not to end the stream here, I suppose. take a poll. Who wants to end the stream here? Leave it up to you. Who wants to hear me prattle on forever? Could do a bit of incursion, I suppose. But my incursion controls really suck. I rarely get past level 4. I'm not sure if I did. I made a video on it a while ago, but it was a while ago. No reason not to. We've got loads of time. Well, basically what happens is his true damage buff recovers as soon as he gets knocked down. So as soon as he gets knocked down, Corvus's two damage buff tries to reset, which results in it getting nullified by the Fate Seal. And every time the Fate Seal activates and nullifies a buff, the opponent takes 1 Incinerate up to 10, the maximum of 10, which means, so you can still see the nullify. There's a 2 damage buff. So what that means is if you get him to SP2, you'll see fireworks. There's 6. That's not the fun bit. Watch this. Whee! Up and down and boom. I wish I had a 5-star long shot just so I could do that, because I just find that really, really fun. Claire can do it too. But for Claire, I'm so proud of that video, I'm going to let you find that Claire video. Or I can link it to the chat, but I want you to see that Claire video, because I put elbow grease into that, and I find it really fun. But it's the same kind of principle. Immunities and power gains and stuff. As far as I can see, he's the only one it works for. He's the only champion that keeps trying to re-get his buffs. I'm sure you know about Elsa being able to save her stuff, but being able to get out of the combo by evading. You can be getting smacked in the face. Mysterio's fun, because he can't lose his power, his ability actually to Magneto, unless Magneto uses special 2. So I'll break him. That's fun. But what else? What else is there? Anything fun thing? Ebony Moore. Oh, that reminds me. Yes. Well, that's good actually, because as soon as I'm able to rank 3 my... Where are you? Rank 3 my... Alright, fine then. I'll search for you like this. As soon as I can rank 5 my vision, rank 2 or rank 3 my vision, which I am going to do because I love him, I'll be able to show that. But what happens is, Moore, he steals power gains via heavy. And he's 96 star Starkey. Oh, thank you. I might rank 2 him eventually. See, he steals the power gain. What he does is he specifically steals the aspect of the power gain they have. Which means if the power gain is 10 seconds long, he'll steal the 10 seconds. If the power gain is infinite, has infinite duration, then he'll steal it for infinite. But fortunately, now I didn't actually consider that. Now that I actually have a 6-star of him, you can just do this. You can just end up cycling specials. I made a video on that a while ago. That was fun. When you being able to do this, it's useful. I mean, I always like Moore. Moore gives a lot of control to the fight. He's a bit of a noodle sometimes if you don't know exactly how to use him and you can't use him in exactly the right scenario. But he's really fun. And now we're basically cycling SP3s the entire time, because he steals the aspect of the power gain he has. I'm not sure if there are other champions with infinitely long power gains, apart from maybe Venom Paul, but his has a specific chance to proc. But you can imagine doing this with 20, 30 power gains. Insane. It gets to a point at about 20 power gains. It gets to a point where you can't actually do anything. You can't. You get there so quickly. You get to your SP3 so quickly. You get to your SP3 before the SP2 animation's finished. It's really quite fun. It also means because the SP3 power drains them, you can ensure they never get any higher. So that's fun. I think I'll end the stream here because at this point I'm just rambling. It's fun rambling, but I'm just rambling. And it's got to a point where it really is only Dexter here, which is perfectly fine because I have been on for about an hour and a half. I've completed my goal of doing the cataclysm, and I found it quite fun. So I think I'll leave it here. So take care, everyone, especially Dexter. He's the only one that stayed here for long because he's the only one that can stand my rubbish for so long. And we'll take care. Bye.